Magnet television.
Magnet television.
Magnet television.
You're watching Magnet television because what else are you going to do?
Hey, I'm Sondre Lerche. I'm a Norwegian, well, they call me a singer-songwriter. I accept that. I sing and I write songs. I'm from Norway. Where is the light good? And I live in LA, although for the last almost 5 weeks I've been in exile and quarantine in Norway, in Oslo. So for the time being, I'm here working on Patience. Well, not the album. Album's done, but I'm trying to carry on with the launch of Patience in the spirit of Patience. I usually say Night and Day by Cole Porter, or I say Waters of March by Antonio Carlos Jobim. But lately, and for the sake of variety, I'm leaning towards The Kiss by Judy Sill. It's a song that's inspired me lots the last few years and in the making of my new album, Patience. So it is relevant to what I'm doing. And it is truly one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Oh God, this is, do you have a couple of days we could sit and talk about this? I gotta say, it's just becoming increasingly hard to pick one album. There's so many. I owe so much to music that I've discovered since I was a kid and up until now, and still am discovering, thankfully. There's so much great music out there that I haven't heard yet. But I'll say the album Clube da Esquina by Milton Nascimento and Lo Borges from 1972. I heard that for the first time probably in like 99 or 2000. And 20 years later, it's still a record that just takes my breath away, that inspires me, and I discover new things about it, new things I love and things I didn't notice before. So I think it's one of the greatest albums of all time, and to me it's definitely one of my favorite albums. If not, maybe it's the one. The best concert I have ever attended. Oh my God, my memory is fried. I feel I forget so easily, but I'll tell you this. I had a really profound experience at South by Southwest once, and it was a daytime concert by oh God, yeah. Now I'm blanking. The singer from Orange Juice. Oh God, come on. You probably know it, but I'm gonna make it so that it appears I know it. Because I've listened to him a great deal. And he had just been ill, very ill. Edwyn Collins, of course. He had just been ill, and he was at South by, this was 2011. And he was there against all odds, really, performing new songs. He'd made a record, but also some old Orange Juice songs. And it was a daytime show. It looked like it was in some cantina. It was not a very magical place or time. But he played this song called My Dying Day, or Dying Day. And I just broke down and started crying. It was so emotional to me. I loved that song, and I'd been listening a lot to Orange Juice and to Edwyn Collins, and probably just the experience, or knowing what I knew about his his health situation or what he had been through. But it was probably something within me also that was brewing. Man, I just cried, and nobody else cried. Everybody was sort of like easy breezy, sampling shows going around, like a little bit here, a little bit there. It felt very sort of corporate in a way. And there I was, in tears. And he sings it in the songs. I'm close to tears. So beautiful. So, you know what? I'll say Edwyn Collins, live at South by Southwest, around noon, sometime in March of 2011. Okay, well, let me tell you. I'm sure there have been some. I forget really easily. I forget the bad stuff. I sometimes forget the good stuff also. I don't live in the future. I don't live in the past. I try to live here and now. But I do remember in 2002, I had just released my first album in Europe. Faces Down came out the year before, and I was touring, and I was booked to play Roskilde Festival in Denmark. One of the great festivals in the world. And I was doing so much. I was playing all over the place. I was sort of learning by doing, but I don't, and I had made a good record. I had good songs, but I was quite uneven when it came to performing live. And I was not used to playing for a lot of people. And I think I played for like 15,000 people in this tent at Roskilde. And my, oh my, I was so hyped up, both internally, but, externally also. I came out there and I was just running around. I think my sound engineer said you hardly even sang into the mic. He said it was impossible to get it sounding good because your head was everywhere but in front of the mic. I was just running around, and additionally somebody threw a burger up and it landed in front of the microphone. So I blame that partly because it got really slippery with the dressing and everything. But mainly I just blame myself. I wasn't ready for it. So that's one show I wish I could do over. And I don't know. I think I'm a little embarrassed. Some people say they had a good time watching the show. I don't know. I had to listen to it afterwards because they recorded it for the radio, and I had to listen to it, approve it. And so I sort of got my punishment. I had to sit and listen on the plane, listen to a very, very unfocused young artist who I guess was doing his best, but he just didn't know what to do.
Cine.